So, Sinok,
Yeah.
discussing a good experience.
Yeah, well, we came to an aptly...
Wait. First of all, have to apologize for the manspreading.
Manspreading is when a man spreads his physical body to take up as much space as humanly possible.
Oh, I am manspreading hard right now.
But
I'm
that's
making
what
up
we do.
for it. I'm making up for it with the pink shorts and the feather boa. This is way too hot.
By the way,
I thought-
manspreading, it's not a thing.
Well, I mean, it's a thing, but it's
No,
totally
it's just-
acceptable.
It's just not a thing.
I think it's acceptable.
It's, in fact, if you're a man right now, go spread.
Go spread, dude. Spread the word about manspreading being okay.
We're in Like Here Coffee.
Is it like here? Is
it
that
here,
my
like?
like? Here, like? Oh, like here. It's right there.
Like Here?
Like here. Oh, because in
Like
Chinese
her,
that sounds
like
like
her.
come, drink.
Yes.
Come and drink. No, it's a very cat-heavy theme place.
Can you grab our glasses?
No, sure.
Can't go without it much longer. Remember, I remember you. You left my spirit.
Hey there, guys. Let's continue. Anyway, sorry. Cat heavy.
Cat-heavy themed place here. And it's a coffee shop that I've never seen a customer at.
Yes.
And it's pretty well done here. I like the Pikachu to my right.
This is a very Taiwanese style.
For sure. Unfortunately, it doesn't get any business. Now, why are we here today? Because we're going to talk about the best experience we've ever had in China.
Correct. Now, remember last time we spoke about the worst
Yeah,
experience?
that's true. So if you haven't seen that yet, go back and watch that first. Save the best
So-
for last.
Well, we have to speak about best experiences, right?
Yeah? Have you got yours lined up?
Yeah, it's pretty easy for me.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I went first last time, but I guess I'll go first this time
Mm.
again. My best experience was meeting my wife. Okay, no, it
Makes
sounds
sense.
cheesy.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. But give us deets.
Okay.
I want to hear about it.
Basically, I'd reached the end.
Right.
I was in a very unhappy marriage.
Yes, now you're bringing it back for me.
Yeah, okay. I was pretty much going through a divorce at the time. I was dealing with a lot of trouble.
Ear Girl was her name.
Yeah, here we go. This video's about it.
There's a lot of people that probably don't even know about her.
Okay, well, there's lots of videos.
Keep it positive, right?
Yeah, totally. So you go check out the videos. Anyway, thing is, I was going through a really tough time. And also, I guess I kind of reached the end of my love affair with China.
Okay.
You know, I'd reached that point where I was really questioning very deep down why I was still
Right,
here.
right.
It's really
Sometimes I question the same thing when people are wicked loud when we're filming. Go ahead.
Anyway, the thing is, I'd reached the end. You know, I'd kind of I've ticked all the boxes. You know,
Right,
you
right.
those boxes. Oh, get married, buy a car.
Right.
You know, like live in a nice place.
Right.
You know, do
Make
fairly,
decent salary.
Yeah, make a decent salary. Do fairly successful. I'd reached that peak. And when you stop having a
Incentives,
goal
yeah.
to reach for,
Right.
you kind of start looking around and saying, well,
That's actually some pretty good insight, dude.
it's true, man. Like you will ignore a lot of crap.
Yeah, it's
when you're
true.
reaching for something. Like if you're working really
Right.
hard to get your degree or something, or to buy a car,
Right.
save up, you'll ignore the fact that you're flipping burgers at a restaurant, or
Right.
you're
'Cause
like
it's all for
studying
something.
all night because you've got that goal,
Sure.
and you'll put up with a lot of hardships. So
How'd you pull out of that?
yeah, well, I met my wife, like I said, and
Okay.
it was a kind of an interesting way because she was a student of mine when I was teaching doctors. She's a doctor, and I've got a strict rule about never dating students.
right.
I actually have a video about this, so we can link it. So
Go check it out. But we're talking about how it kind of like I was there.
Yeah, you were there during the whole process. The biggest thing was the motorcycles.
Right.
Remember, we just started our shop,
Yeah.
only just,
It was amazing. It was so fun.
and we actually I got her to come up and be the model.
Model for our new new models, right? We have all the photos.
Yeah,
Still
so
have
it's pretty awesome. So yeah, she came up and she, you know, was very happy to help be like the model.
Yeah.
Because I was going to teach her how to ride a motorcycle. So that
Nice.
was kind of part of the whole deal. So,
Right.
And so I did. I started teaching her how to ride a motorcycle, and we'd meet up once a week, and I'd take her out to like the middle of nowhere, and we'd, you know, quarries and so. I know you love
I
quarries.
love quarries.
He loves taking his wife to quarries.
It's like so romantic, dude.
Yeah, totally. Anyway, so quarries, and we'd go ride around.
Yeah.
And I'd teach her how to ride.
I
And,
remember you put all the pads on her and
Yeah.
stuff, and she crashed a couple times, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I had it fully padded up. She had everything, body armor. You know, like I bought her special jeans.
Right.
And, you know, all that stuff. Anyway, so she learned how to ride very quickly. You know, and you know, during this whole process, it was a months-long process. We kind of fell in love, and you know, things kind of went from there.
It's much sweeter if you understand how important motorcycles are to me in Winston, actually. And
Absolutely.
the fact that that kind of brought you guys together is pretty special. And like it all links into everything we were doing at the time. It's a really good story. It's really kind of awesome.
And she's such a positive, happy person.
Right.
And she bought, like, I was living in like the worst, depressed kind of. I'm one of those people that, maybe I get depressed, but
Right.
I'm not like somebody who succumbs to depression.
Sure.
I just muscle through it.
Right.
But I'm still get depressed. So I was in a
Right.
horribly depressed kind of situation.
Right.
And this guy's been very.
I think your coffee
careful.
has arrived. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir.
谢谢.
You're welcome. Excellent. So I was going through. Yeah, that's fancy. I have a backup, almost camera. It's not really a camera.
I can't believe you're using an iPhone.
Yes, this is not an iPhone. This is an Android phone. Don't lie.
No, I just can't believe you're using it as a camera.
What, my Android phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black, like my soul.
Anyway,
God.
this is a very Chinese girl thing to take photos of your food. But the reason we're doing this is to
For
show
the video.
Yes, for the video. Okay.
No worries. Look where we
So,
are.
This ray of sunshine came into my life, and she's awesome, and she's independent, and she's doing her own thing,
Right.
And she's well traveled, she's been all over. She's been to South Korea, Thailand, Australia,
yeah.
So she's been worldly, and
That's what you want to find when you look for a relationship here as well.
yeah,
That's some good advice.
yeah. So anyway, it was amazing. Best experience of my life was that time when I was teaching her how to ride bikes.
Pulled you out of the shit.
Falling in love, and I tell you what, like when you fall in love in high school and you're just like a stupid little giddy boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You saw that. It's embarrassing.
I'm
You saw
literally like, I'm inspired by your story, and I like that you're talking about it, but you just reminded me of how much I hated being around you guys. It was like really cute in the beginning, but then it just got disgusting because you guys were like a middle school couple.
that. Totally.
It was like infatuation that turned into marriage. It's ridiculous.
It
They
was
were all
ridiculous.
over
Like,
each other.
We'd put on a movie, and it's a 2-hour movie, and we just start kissing, and the movie would finish.
Jeez, you're like 30.
I know.
What the
I
hell?
was like 34,
Yeah.
33, or whatever.
Man, I'm jealous at the same time, but I don't want to see that shit.
It's weird because you kind of reach a point in your life where you've kind of given up on the whole idea of finding the right kind of
Yeah,
person.
that's true. You
And-
just settle,
And
right?
it's just like, that's why I got married previously, because I thought nothing better would
Right.
come along. And then I felt like infatuation, head over.
I saw it firsthand.
It was crazy. Anyway, so best experience. Now yours.
Definitely awesome. Let the color of my shorts represent my mood when telling this story. Actually, I was gonna say, you beat me to it. I was gonna say meeting my wife, because let's be honest, like if I didn't say that, my nuts would be in a vice right now.
You gotta say it.
Well, I have to say it, but like you took it, right? So for the audience, let this be known. Of course, my wife is probably like the third most important thing in my life. Right? No, I'm joking.
Nice.
Of course, she's the most important thing in my life, but I'm going to change it up because this is just as important, because it's kind of why we're here today, right?
Okay.
I think the most important moment in China was absolutely how we ended up meeting each other. And
Okay.
if you guys, I'll make a really, really short version of this, but basically it's because of YouTube, right?
YouTube.
There's something super special about that, right? And the fact that our YouTube, your YouTube channel inspired me to start making my own videos where I was. And the fact that we ended up meeting in person because of that literally created a firestorm of awesomeness, because that ever since then we started making custom bikes together, and you're teaching me how to use all the tools and like what goes into a custom bike, and rescuing these wrecks, and kind of sharing the same hobbies and riding together, taking trips together, and it turned into this huge, awesome Churchill shop, our custom bike shop. From there, obviously, like you go through stuff, there's trial and error. Maybe you don't make money, right? But we
yeah.
always stuck with it. We were there every freaking week,
Yes.
putting in blood, sweat, and tears, grease in our veins. Like seriously, we came home bloody and dirty, and our wives got super angry at us every single week for years. And what that actually did was, I can't say that we're the next Harley. Right? I can't say we're the next Ducati, but what we did was get people to appreciate something that we built with our hands, specifically you, with your design and passion. And what that turned into was ADVChina. Also, because of ADVChina, it meant that we were coming together every single week to do a talk show, right? Which meant we could share ideas about how to improve our videos, right? Since ADV started, Serpent ZA, Laudi 6, and ADV all exploded in popularity.
Totally.
And it's because we came together and we worked together. And that's definitely the most important, probably the best thing that happened to me in China, because that's what created our success, was teamwork.
Totally. The thing is, you got to drop the the selfishness and the thing about YouTube is I always say it's a very narcissistic thing, right? People sticking cameras in their own faces. And it's all about me, and there's always this harsh competition. It's like, oh, screw that guy. He's also in China. He's trying to like step on my territory, you know?
You said it really well once, and you said subscribers are not currency, right?
Yeah.
If somebody makes content that you like better than another person, that's just more content for you. It doesn't mean you're going to lose them, right? Anyway, that's what we figured out very early on, and we became best friends pretty much overnight because of our shared hobbies and passions.
And look at where it's going. Like
it's
we've
insane.
got TV shows.
That's what I was going to go to.
We funded that Kickstarter
in like a week.
Yeah.
Seriously. Like all of this stuff.
You guys are the guys who helped us.
Of course, but
you're
like
the guys responsible. But you're sending us all the way to the north of China. It's going to be incredible.
You're also sending us to the top of awesomeness because like life couldn't be any better right now.
Yeah.
It's amazing, and it's all because we decided to work together. You guys, our subscribers, obviously incredibly important to us as well. Patrons definitely pulled us through some dark times when we went full time into video.
Still do.
Of course. Not saying we're at the peak of success right now, by the way. Just saying that back then it was kind of scary when we decided to stop working in full time into videos, and everyone knows how much time we put into it. But it's because of this, and I say thank you very much. I really appreciate that, dude.
Me too. 100%. Like this has been the best thing ever. Working together and basically building this audience of you guys. This is what I'm trying to get at here. Is I know it's about this, but it's about this community that we have. You guys out there.
Obviously.
That watch us every week. You're the guys who've made this happen, and without you,
we'd be making videos for Pikachu.
We'd probably be just still doing a schlub job.
That scares me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to work, guys. Just joking. This is a lot of work. Anyway, you're supposed to ask me something.
Okay. Well, hang on. Before I ask you something,
okay.
You know where I went to this cross-border summit the other day, and I told people the story about like YouTube and how things are working.
Yeah.
And some guy afterwards came up to me. He's like, "So you basically live for free?" And I was like, "You know what?
I thank you for bringing this up, by the way.
I'm so tired of people like that."
If you think that 65 hours a week shooting and editing and producing content for a pretty low salary does not work, then I implore you to think about what the definition of work actually is.
Never mind buying gear. Never mind having to walk out in public in a country that's suspicious of you.
Yeah, and thinks that you're a freaking spy.
Yeah, it's hard work.
It is hard work.
It's a full-time job, but you know what? You can get your creative outlet, so it's got its.
It's the best thing I've ever done.
But it's not living for free, I'll tell you that.
That's for goddamn sure.
Yeah. So, anything you want to tell our subscribers before we sign off?
I don't even want to make a sarcastic, ironic remark. I just want to say thank you so much, and just like Pikachu, because I know he likes and comments and subscribes in our videos, I hope that you do the same because we really, really appreciate your feedback.
Absolutely. And guys, heartfelt thank you to every single one of you who support both myself and my wife over on my channel, Vivi, Seamilk and his kid over on his channel, and of course, our dreams over here on this channel. We appreciate you more than you know, and you're the driving force behind everything we do. So thanks a lot. Seamilk, one more time. Always good to work with you, and always best to create content for you guys out there. Stay awesome.
When I close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind works backwards, as far